Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, in the last episode, we went on quite the adventure, guys. We rode with Lenny down here to, what was the name of the place? Shady Belle. Took out a bunch of Leymone Raiders and acquired a pretty significant wagon full of weapons. Kind of curious where that's going to go. We need to head back down here to Shady Belle because there's a lot that we weren't able to loot. There's a big plantation house. There's several other buildings around it that is probably filled with valuables for the taking. Also, there is a building here, southeast of Braithwaite Manor, that I also want to check out. I actually like to explore this entire area, and I'm hoping that there's a mission that'll send us over here eventually. But for right now, we have business with Hosea. What was that mission? Abigail told you that Hosea and John are looking for you out by the moonshine stash. And not only that, Bill has a mission for us that looks like we're going to be doing some bank robbery. Now, I'm hoping that we're going to be traveling up to Valentine and finishing up that bank job that we were planning before things went south up there. But due to the fact that it's Bill, I'm wondering if he's going to try to rob the bank here in Rhodes, which would be a no-no per Dutch's instructions that there should be no violence or shenanigans going on within Rhodes or its surrounding area. So that'll be fun. In the meantime, let's go ahead and chat with Hosea and John and see what we're going to do here with the moonshine wagon.
Yeah.
Easy there, Rosalina. Please don't kick me.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now.
Okay, John was just there for
Good luck.
there for
Thank you,
manpower.
John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Yeah, but that puts a lot of notice on us, though. I bet there'd be nicer ways to earn money, or less dangerous, at least. Less overt. Okay, this looks kind of ominous, but a lot of the plantation houses had this kind of vibe to it with the big trees forming kind of a tunnel. Well, hopefully Hosea can do what he does best and talk ourselves into a good deal. Fingers crossed.
Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house.
To be fair, these guys seem a little bit nicer
We'll be watching you.
than the Greys.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
Pay no attention to that deputy badge. That's not going to get us in trouble. Oh, heavens no. Gonna be nice to come up to this place without having to crouch, though. When we went on our letter delivery.
What you want? Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Oh, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Now look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Ooh.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
You know, that kind of reminds me of the war between the Cubans and the Haitians from GTA Vice City.
So
Just
I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them.
nice.
Wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were. Especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
No, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
It's like both families are bad in their own ways.
You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud.
Yeah.
We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress
Oh.
up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
No, the
This
hat.
hat off.
The source of all my power.
Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right. Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
I do have to say, I like the fact that Arthur wasn't wearing his badge during that cinema scene. He was smart enough to take it off. That's some good forethought. Whoa there. Ooh, nice turning on that on this buckboard. Good stuff. Well, let's cause some chaos, shall we? We have frequented this establishment many a time.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so.
Hodor.
Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Hodor. Alright, 2 cases worth. Yeah, I think the hat clashes with the rest of Arthur's.
Quite
the
the
tire.
town you have here. We just rode in from up north.
Hey.
Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton.
Hodor.
Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of yous. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton.
Hodor.
Just hand out the liquor.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do? Oh, wow. Right in the middle. Okay.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit
Hodor.
funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing.
We're playing beer tapper.
Bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day.
I'll have one, Fenton.
All right.
A gift.
Raise glass, raise bottle.
It's a sin to look again.
Oh, are you kidding me?
When I see a gift horse, I avert my eyes.
Oh, that's some strong stuff.
Sin will catch us all.
Keep 'em coming.
So drink up. Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy. It's the lady of
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Fenton, grab another bottle. There's plenty to go around. Now it's your opportunity. Where's mine then? Come on.
Pour a bottle. Serve drink. There you
Come on,
go.
boys, let's go.
You're a fine man, Fenton. A fine man. Don't listen to your brother.
Hodor.
Over here, Fenton.
Come on.
Oh no. Are we gonna have a Lanny situation here?
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Keep drinking. There's plenty more where that came from, and it's all free.
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
Go see Fenton at the bar there. A mean job, but a generous pour.
Well, that hit the spot. Keep 'em coming, Fenton.
Hodor.
Drink up, drink! Leymone Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You!
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy!
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor!
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
Oh crap. All right. Well, this has escalated quickly. Oh, you lived.
You're dying. Good job, Arthur.
Oh, they went up there. Hi.
Come on, get up here.
On it.
Where are you? Hey, hey, this way. You think we wouldn't find you?
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I lost my hat. No.
That's our booze, you dead bastard.
Well done. Let's go.
Nice cinema shot there. Whoa. Holy crap.
Come on, Fenton.
They're in that wagon.
You got a good strong back there, Hosea. Hell's bells.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this
Okay. We don't have a
go,
rifle.
are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
Beat 'em.
Well, shoot them then. Hide us, Arthur. Coming out of the alley.
Are they? Whoa.
Damn it, they're still coming!
Got one.
Behind you! I want both those sons of bitches dead! Good! Keep on him, Arthur!
Fools are playing the wrong game!
Think you can steal, huh?
Oh.
I see it!
Whoa!
Made it!
Holy crap.
Ahead of you!
Good shot!
He's down.
Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Both those sons
You see any more of them?
Don't think so.
This is what happens when I don't have my hat, Hosea.
Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
Whew. Oh, that's where we ended
All right.
the last episode, I think?
Good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in... What was it?
Advertising.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
There we go.
Seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite. See what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
Don't die,
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
Hodor.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
I think something bad's gonna happen to Hosea. He's gonna be, like, made an example out of.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something.
Yeah.
Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Those facial expressions are insane. Love it. Okay. Yay for advertising. Let's go ahead and grab some dinner, and I guess we will go... I see those 2 new missions have popped up. We have got John over at Caliga Hall and Hosea over at Braithwaite. Let me see with the pictures here real quick. Dutch told you to meet up with Hosea and Sean at Braithwaite Manor while they ingratiate themselves. And then Dutch told you to meet up with John and Javier at the Gray's place, something to do with the Braithwaite's prized horses. Going to do a little bit of horse thievery. That was a pretty serious offense back in the day. That definitely would get you hanged. Or hung.
Okay. That's me out. Always good to see you.
Evening.
Not now, eating. However, it looks better now that she's, like, covered in weaponry. Okay. Time for din-din. All work and no food make Arthur go something something. Hodor.
Hi, Reverend. Evening, Mr. Morgan.
Okay. So, let's go have a chat with Bill. See what he's up to. Or do we go ahead and crash out? I mean, it is the evening. No, I think we can go talk to Bill. If we're gonna go rob a bank, we might as well do it at night when it's not being guarded. Okay, we got Lenny right there. Oh,
Arthur!
what you doing, Bill?
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Am I gonna like the sound of this?
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
You really think it's worth going back there?
4 of us can hit the bank easy. But I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
That was a while ago, though.
All right, I suppose it's worth taking a look at least.
We should wait until the morning. In any case, I need to change out of these rags if I'm gonna be performing.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be worth it.
Oh, it is. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so.
That's kind of funny that Bill and Lenny are...
Let's go.
Mr. Morgan,
Uh-oh.
Herr Strauss?
that man, the debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife, I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
When you can, head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan, then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, let's move out.
So Thomas was that one who was coughing, who had the son and the wife. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to head back there and pay our respects. That was strange that they mentioned that in the middle of a mission like that.
This big can't go wrong plan of yours?
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can, once the shooting starts.
Well, that's reassuring.
Like I said, we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always liked the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. Either should work.
Once
Sure
she's
that's
got
not-
'em distracted, we'll move in.
Method acting?
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the vault man, right, Arthur?
Now I see why you brought me.
Hey, I'm more than willing.
Nah, best I do it.
Oh, and did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray boys?
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now. Seems they're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Could be something in it for us.
Well, just be smart about it. We got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Tons of them.
Yes, I know, Morgan.
Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not
Kind of.
really.
As for
Work in
me.
town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
Well, now that you mention
What
it.
do you need? Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that once things get going. So, thinking this through. We rob Cornwall's train. We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine. We rob his stagecoach.
This is just dawning on you now?
And now, we're going back to the one place he knew where to find us.
That's the genius of it. Folk never look at what's right under their nose.
I ain't sure that's always true.
What's happened to you? You're getting real nervy in your old age.
The last few weeks happened.
Right?
Forget about Cornwall. He can't have many men left at this point. Got a bit hairy in that barn, but we all walked away fine from that.
Didn't walk away with much.
If 4 of us could deal with them in Valentine, and 4 of us could deal with them after the coach robbery, I ain't too worried.
If you say so. We need to move quick once we're in Valentine. I'm sure they ain't forgotten us.
Of course! In and out! Dutch is gonna love this.
Oh, he'll be thrilled.
Let's get it done first.
We're gonna get a stern talking to is what we're gonna get. Remember the last time we were here, Lenny? All the good times? The alcohol? The almost incarceration? Well, at least for me. I think you got incarcerated. Fortunately, we weren't down south when that happened. Okay, well, here we are. How is this gonna go? Oh, I know the answer to that. Badly. It is interesting to hear Bill talk more, though. He definitely has a chip on his shoulder. And it's kind
Easy.
Keep
of
it
warranted.
down now. We're here.
You can see where he's coming from, his anger, his jealousy. How y'all doing? Don't mind us. Actually, Arthur does look a lot different from the last time he was here. Hair is longer, clean shaven. The horse is the same though, and Rosalina is kind of memorable. As far as I'm concerned. We got a lovely lady with us.
Good morning.
Hello. How's everything going?
Go ahead and grease the wheels.
Okay, let's leave the horses here off the main drag.
Everyone remember where we parked.
All right, gentlemen, here we are.
Okay. Get ready.
Hold up. I am grabbing... Okay, I guess I can't actually draw a rifle. Okay, well, yeah, a rifle would be a little
Go to work.
Of course.
noticeable. Oh, what Bill's got his rifle.
All right, keep it cool and follow me, fellers.
Looks like they're doing some remodeling.
So, we never decided. Is it lost little girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
Let's do...
I think I'd like to see the little girl lost.
So even you long to save the fallen women, eh, Arthur? You break my heart. You really do.
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this.
Lord, I hope so.
I'm not sure this is quite the place.
Approach the bank.
Okay, we're going.
No, hold on. Wait till she's got him reeled in.
Would you care to...
I'm with child, and I don't want to go back to the workhouse.
Not the workhouse.
Get your goddamn hands up!
Go.
This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody move!
Hi.
Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's unlocked. We're good.
Oh, teller's door. Whoops, wrong one.
Oh, you think we're here for fun? Come on. Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
Now.
Come on.
How's it looking? Are you in?
Get in there.
This son of a bitch needs to get a move on!
Okay. Okay.
Don't make me hurt you.
Quickly, sir. Uh-huh. And I can't beat you, so... You're gonna close me up in here, aren't you?
Someone come make sure the chute behaves himself in here.
Come here. Open the lock boxes now!
The manager does that.
God damn it! Now what?
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can.
Okay, crack safes.
Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick.
Okay.
You shut the hell up and stay still.
Is it a mini game? Rotate the safe dial. Oh, yes. Oh. Okay, that's one.
Hey, keep still. If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
Come on. Where are you? 2.
How much time do you think we got?
I don't know. Not much. This is taking too long.
Come on. There we go.
Come on, come on.
Ooh, look at you. Give me all the things.
Me too. Boys, you need to move this along.
How are you getting on?
Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quieter.
Okay.
Hey, watch him there.
Don't worry. I see him.
There we go. Now that I'm getting the feel for it.
Please,
Come on.
let me go. I won't say anything.
There we go.
I swear.
Shut the hell up and stay where you are.
Loot more things.
I'll go check the front.
Thank you.
How's it looking there?
Doing good.
Told you.
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Bill, how's it going in there?
We're getting there. A few more minutes.
Right around. Getting there. There we go. I felt it. It's closer. There we go. Right around there. Whew.
That's another one cleared. This is looking good.
How much longer?
Just-
Nearly there.
Okay, you reckon that's enough now?
Maybe. It's never enough.
Well, I am ready to get the hell out of here whenever you are.
Okay. We're gonna be punished for our greed. I think we're going to be punished for our greed, guys.
Last one.
Good. We gotta move.
Yep, uno mas. Come on. Where are you at? Right there. Two. Gotcha. All right. Regroup with Bill, Karen, and Lenny. 5K. We're gonna fight our way out of here.
I think we're fine. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Let's go. Everybody, stay calm.
Be cool. Okay, we're taking off the...
Count to 100 and keep your mouth shut. You understand me?
Oh, and we did this without any... Oh, the streets are clear. That's not a good sign. Well, wait, there's a few. This is fine. Woosah.
And look, over there.
Oh, come on, Rosalina. Let's boogie.
All right. Right. Get the
Okay, escape the law. We need... Hold on. Yep, time to break out Old Reliable. I think that went pretty well, all things considered. No one... Well, I was about to say, no one died.
God damn it, there's...
Until then.
You see any more of them?
Oh, we're about to get pincered. Keep it going, guys. Across the plains we go. I am going to go ahead and drink some rum on the go. Because that's a good decision.
They're still coming.
Come on. There we go. Ooh, one and done. Sorry, horsey. Oh, I hear a train. That's not good.
Come on, get across. Gotta beat that train, Morgan.
Oh, come on, Rosalina.
I think we lost him.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was...
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Bill, this is a very good take. Dutch will be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed. Okay.
Kids. Oh, yeah. Ride to Downs Ranch. And this is still... like, we're still in a mission. Okay. Well, I guess we are going to keep on keeping on here with this, guys. I normally end the episode when we got a downtime, but we're still doing stuff. I thought this maybe would have, like, opened the path to another, like, side mission, but no, not the case. How's our cores and everything looking? For Arthur. Okay, not too good. And sad music too. Let's go ahead and smoke a cigar. Here on the road. I have a feeling we may be running into some Pinkertons. Oh yes, we're also in wanted territory. We probably have a significant bounty for us right now. Maybe we should put a mask on. Tell you what, in this episode we've rode all over creation, haven't we? Went all the way to the Braithwaite Manor and rode all the way up to Valentine. As long as we don't have to head up into the snowy mountains again, I guess we'll be in good shape. I don't know. This music seems a little bit foreboding to me. Guess we'll have to see what's what when we get there. This may be a really important plot point for all I know. Wasn't it up? Yeah, it was right up here. It's a nice place to have a home. I'll give him that. But he seemed to have, like, tuberculosis or some sort of bad disease that finally took him. Might as well. Hi, doggy.
My husband's not cold in the ground, and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out. But he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money. Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
Wait a minute.
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
I recognize him. Downs. Is he the agent from Red Dead 1? I may be completely wrong in that, but I've got to look that up now. We just gave him quite a hatred for outlaws, and he was very, very competent, let's say. And if he's not the agent from Red Dead 1, the one who was along with what was it? What was his name? For Ross. If he wasn't Ross's partner, then I wonder where he's going to fit into the story, because this is too cinematic for it to be a small thing. And it allowed us to ride all the way back to camp. Looks like everything is normalish. 20 grand! Hell's bells. Okay, well, we may have created a boogeyman for ourselves, but we are rich, and I guess that's important. So I'll tell you what, guys, I think now is a good time to go ahead and end the episode. When we get back, well, first off, I think Arthur's going to get some sleep. We'll decide whether to go meet up with John and Javier or Hosea and start playing these families against each other. Hope you all have enjoyed it. That was fun. I'm glad that we were able to get that bank dealt with, but I'm kind of curious where the Downs storyline is going to go. But if you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.